It's Monday. It's time for a quick take. Penguins hit the skids. Vitalik says multi-chain, not cross-chain. Arbitrum goes offline. Solana goes offline. And some random DeFi channel hits 100,000 subs. It must be a quick take. It was the first week of the year last week, and it doesn't disappoint. I'm out of breath now, but we'll hear all about that after these messages from our sponsors. Unstoppable Domains is the #1 provider of NFT domains. With your unique NFT domains such as Camilla.crypto or Camilla.nft, you can replace your long, complex wallet addresses, verify ownership of your NFTs, log into Web3 apps, and join tens of thousands of people using them as their Twitter usernames. Better yet, with Unstoppable Domains, you don't have to worry about gas or renewal fees, and you own them forever. Go to unstoppabledomains.com and get yourname.crypto, .x, .nft, or a range of other endings for as low as $5. So we start with the poor Pengus. Once the breakout hit of the summer, now the huddle is befuddled and muddled by bad news and disappointing execution. First, moderator Darth left in early December under a cloud, claiming the founders were unprofessional, and there were allegations he'd been offered 1 ETH to shut his mouth. If any of you would like to offer me 1 ETH to shut this mouth, feel free to reach out. Now remember, this space is competitive and there are a lot of fair weather paper handlers there ready to jump ship the moment something shinier comes along. And while there seem to have been many promises about what the PP team were planning, the execution seems to have left a lot to be desired. Take, for instance, the eggs claimable on the 30th of August. These would pop open on Christmas Day and were expected to be deliciously desirable companion pieces to the already beloved Pengus. No doubt, these were actually placeholders and the team hadn't really come up with anything yet when they launched them, but with 5 months to plan and execute and a significant treasury of royalties, well over 1,000 ETH at this point, this is what arrived on Christmas Day. What a gift. You know that Christmas gift nobody wants? Well, this was it, a fishing rod. What's that? Oh, it's a rog. A fishing rod? What? The Pengus got rugged. Solution? Issue a new collection of little Pudgies. Pengus, but smaller, and then raise another 305 ETH. That is what innovation looks like. Everyone, take note. But then came rebellion. The now infamous post from 9x9x9 revealed just how bad things have become. 9x9 is a Pengu whale, owning nearly 250 of them. His voice carries weight, and the thread explained how he had been approached to buy the project. Tilda, the founders had had enough. They wanted out, and they wanted a nice fat paycheck to be on their way. They want to walk away with the ETH they raised and then sell the sinking ship for another 888 ETH. The post also raised the issue of how poorly co-founder Coltherium is perceived. Removing coal is like eating the painkiller when you have cancer. Ouch. Now remember that these NFTs earn royalties forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. So any future success with the Pengus continues to enrich the founders, whoever takes it over. Unless, that is, you rewrap the tokens, in which case those founders, well, they get nothing. And that you can conveniently do now at MetaDrop. Following the post from 9x9, a number of shining white knights conveniently appeared, more than willing to release the enslaved penguins from their hideous bondage at the hands of the merciless royalty collectors. First up was Beanie, who used his considerable beneficence to offer 500 of the king's ETH. I will deliver on all the promises of a game with exciting tokenomics, and Beanie, as we know, always delivers. But he quickly retracted his offer, acknowledging that it would of course be highly profitable for him, but it wouldn't be a good business decision. I think what you mean, sir, is that it wouldn't be a good ethical decision. If it's profitable, then it is good business. But that's simple maths, hombre. So Beanie remained planted firmly on the high ground he calls home and left it to Zach Burks, founder of Mintable, to ride in on his version of a white horse, which he calls licensing. The shaft of his savior's sword is plated with promises. Behold, 750 ETH buyout to the founders of Pudgy Penguins. This comes with control over the contract. If it's owned by an EOA multisig and any PP assets IP owned by the company founders, including derivatives from the team. And here's how we turn that into the largest NFT community. Now his pitch is about licensing. Lots and lots and lots and lots of licensing. A licensing deal with multi-billion-dollar games in Asia, licensing penguins throughout Korea and Japan in stores and shops, licensing deals with, of course, Hollywood. Yeah, with Hollywood. Here's the thing about licensing. Commercial entities, the ones that buy the license, they need to see value in that license. Now, sometimes this is in the form of a huge built-in audience, like Pokemon, for instance, and here a license makes sense. You're reaching all of these people. Or there's huge cachet attached to a brand that allows everyday folk a chance to own a small piece of the story. Think about Ferrari t-shirts, for instance. That is a luxury brand style license deal. NFTs are deliberately limited collections, so the built-in audience is necessarily small, but they can achieve luxury brand status. Can you see where I'm going? Bored Apes, of course. The ape floor is now 77 ETH, comfortably ahead of Punk's down at a mere 61 ETH. And on top of this, Pudgy's whole appeal is that they are cute. And I don't doubt many people feel very good about their pengus. I am my pengu. But if we're talking about licensing and cuteness, then you're now fighting the likes of Hello Kitty, Miffy, etc. Good luck with that.
Our love grows stronger now with every hour.
In other news, Solana went offline, Arbitrum went offline, and yes, in that case, it was a hardware issue. A hardware issue. Decentralization be damned. Polygon got well expensive, and Vitalik questioned the security of cross-chain bridges. Oh yeah, and PayPal accidentally revealed it was working on a stablecoin. And today, a small crypto channel hit 100,000 subscribers. And we did it without paying for a single one. No success theatre here. So thank you to everyone that supported us. We'll be doing license deals throughout Korea and Japan. License deals with Hollywood. You'll be able to buy Defiant thongs, condoms, and face creams. The future is very defiant. Have a great bloody week. Why don't you? Now, I'm off to get angry about some stuff.
Just like a penguin in bondage, boing. Oh yeah!